plain to see. And then it happened.
Right, we are back with our first guest today, and it's RaMSeY JoNeS. Welcome. You're so tall in real life. You're a drummer. I know a lot of the pictures and stuff. You're sitting down. So,
yes.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Yeah, that's pretty tall. You look taller than that.
Oh, I look taller. Actually, my son is taller than me.
How tall is he?
He's 6'4".
Ah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
All right, so we're all about little giants over here.
Yeah.
So where are you from? Where were you raised?
I grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, East New York.
Okay.
My grandma's in Brownsville.
Yes. And it's it's a rough area, but even then, I mean, that's where Murder Incorporated started.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been a musician all my life.
Right.
I grew up. Actually, we moved to Prospect Place. I think it's 165, 175 Prospect Place, and now the building is actually torn down.
Okay.
But I moved to Linden Plaza after that in the 80s and lived there right across the street from TSS. Remember TSS, Times Square stores?
Yeah, I do.
All those great department stores, Alexander's.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
Yeah, they are all gone. even those and even nicer ones, everything's getting eaten up by. I mean, I remember you just made me think like B. Altman's and Bonwit Teller.
Yes,
all of those stores are gone.
Remember Needix?
Alexander's. Did you say Alexander's?
Alexander's.
Yeah, you said that. Corvettes.
Corvettes.
You remember Corvettes?
My uncle worked at Corvettes.
Really? I used to steal albums. Corvettes was the easiest place to steal records from. It was. They didn't have alarms then.
Oh, I know. I used to shop at it. I used to buy my records. That's a little record collection.
Come on, Brooklyn boy. Yeah, exactly. Of course. Exactly. Right.
Walk out backwards. I'm coming in. You know?
Yeah. I know. I even accidentally stole records, but I swear to God, like in malls, I'd be looking.
Can you accidentally steal?
I did. I stole that Double Fantasy album. I didn't even mean it, and then it was too late. I was like halfway down the mall, and it was just like, oh my God! Look, I
had this under my arm the whole time.
See, nobody told me. It's true. But back to you. You have a huge history of playing with lots and lots of people in the community of music.
Yes.
And
I can tell you, Vernon Reid from Living Color.
Okay.
I did an album with him, which didn't get released.
Ah.
It's called In This Small Room.
Okay.
And I worked with Akiva Balon. I worked with this acid jazz group called Dreamtime. DREEM Time.
Okay.
And I did an album with them. I did the album like 5 hours, like 5 or 6 hours. I recorded the entire
How many
album.
songs?
About 8 songs.
Okay. So you were on because it's all about the drummer and recording.
Well, it was I and the bass player from the Brazilian Girls, I believe.
Okay.
We did it all like one shot.
So it was one of those days where it just was like.
I've done it many times.
Yeah.
I did an album with Falu. Falu is an artist from Mumbai, and it was a full album of Hindi music mixed with pop, rock, and we did the album in 10 hours.
Wow.
10 hours. So you can actually, she got written up in Rolling Stone magazine in India, so my face is immortalized in the article.
Oh, wait, like Indian Rolling Stone?
Rolling Stone magazine? Yeah, in India. Yes.
So can you read the article?
Oh, yes. You can go on their website.
Is it in English?
It's in English, yes.
When it comes out in India, is it in English?
Yes, it is.
Ah,
yes,
so England still thinks they have India there. Does it come out in Indian also? Like?
No, actually, it's all the whole periodical is in English.
Wow.
So you can actually go on her website, Falu.
Spell her name.
It's FALU, and the website is falumusic.com.
And how long ago was this?
This was about 4 years ago.
Okay, so it's pretty recent.
Yeah, it's recent.
Good for her. Do you see her still?
I don't see her still. She just did a play, an off-Broadway play.
Oh, so she's here?
Yeah, she's here.
Oh, okay.
She did a benefit. I think she performed for Obama.
You know, funny you should say that. I'm not supposed to say this. But I can't say it. I have a friend that plays with Vernon Reid.
Yes. What's his name?
Her name? She's a drummer. Her name's LaFrey. Do you know LaFrey?
I've heard of LaFrey. Yeah, I know LaFrey. I do.
Yeah, LaFrey plays for a lot of interesting people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let that one fly over our heads, but she's in a band, I think, with Vernon Reid, or was like a summer or two ago.
Right. Yeah, I haven't been in touch with Vernon Reid for years. I mean, that album was done back in 2003, 2002.
Right. But you have Wu-Tang connection too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And you've played with them too.
Oh yeah, I've been on Iron Flag, the W. RZA is my cousin, and my youngest brother's Old Dirty Bastard.
Wow. So those guys have cleaned up a lot.
Oh yeah, my cousin actually, he's living out in L.A. in Tarzana, California.
Right.
And I was out there 2 years ago. He flew me out there to do some tracks with Corinne Bailey Rae.
Oh wow.
We just did some tracks, so the album should be coming out this year.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
She is.
Oh,
she is.
She's so
Such
cute.
a gentle soul. You know?
So cute. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good
And
for you.
the great thing about it was Terrence Howard, the actor.
I love him.
Just showed up at the studio.
Wow.
Recorded. The studio was like Guns N' Roses recorded the first album there. Jackson 5 recorded ABC. Johnny Guitar Watson. Like all these great albums were recorded in the studio.
When you said Brownsville, I thought of Guns N' Roses right away. Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But it was wonderful. He just showed up there, and the craziest thing, he looked at me. He said, "This is Terrence Howard I'm talking about." Looked at me and said, "You look familiar." I'm like, "What do you mean?" "Did you go to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn?" I go, "Yeah, in the 80s. He says, "I saw you there." I'm like, "Oh my God, you remember me that far back?" He said, "Man, you stood out. You know,
oh, that's so cool. So he went to Pratt too?
Yes.
Good for him.
At the same time in 85.
Wow. That's amazing. What'd you study?
I just went there for some program. They had some program. I can't even remember it to this day.
Right, yeah.
But it was great. It was during the summer, and I never went back, and I just,
Well, that's all you needed to go there for.
Exactly.
Well, that was the reason you went
It
there.
was crazy. Like, I was there for 3 months, and he remembered me.
That's awesome.
And
I just saw him recently. I think he's in a new thing coming out.
Yeah, I don't know what project he's working on now.
I think I just saw some kind of promo or trailer or something with him. So
Probably a new movie.
Yes, it is, definitely.
Yeah.
So, wow, what's your next project?
Well,
and I just want to thank Michael Allen for introducing.
Yes, I also want to give a shout out to my
yeah.
dad too for hooking me up with Rue.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. We worked together
person.
at Tower Records. We used to come to Tower Records.
Wow, on 4th Street?
Yes.
You worked there?
I worked there
My
for
parents-
16 years.
Really?
Yeah, till it closed.
Wow.
The last day it closed.
Wow. Tower Records kind of made it hard to steal records.
Oh, yeah.
I never stole a record from
I used to
Tower
see.
Records. My parents lived across the street. Their window looked at Tower Records.
Wow. Wow. I used to see people like literally being pulled on the ground, back into the store.
Yeah, you couldn't steal from that store. They were tough there.
It was funny.
Yeah, but that was a great store.
Oh, it was wonderful.
And when Virgin opened, it almost was like, uh-oh, but now they're both gone.
Yes.
Which is kind of really terrible.
Matter of fact, they just closed Virgin in Paris. I just found out.
Wow.
Today.
But that guy's on a commercial riding on, he doesn't care, Mr. Virgin. He's like happy no matter what.
Right, he's a multi-millionaire.
Care? But the music stores, it's really sad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you could spend time.
I know, that's where
There's
you
nowhere
network.
to waste time anymore. No wonder we have all these kids in trouble.
I know.
You know?
Well, now it's all
Walmart
on your
and
gadget.
banks.
It's all on your smartphone. And
Right.
the brick and mortar stores are gone, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, and I love the record stores, and it's a shame, actually. I used to love Tower Records.
Matter of fact, I want to put in a plug. I do work at a record store.
Oh, good.
Great Jones, 2 Great Jones. There's a high-end audio store called In Living Stereo. And we sell high-end audio, but we also sell used records and new records.
Nice.
All vinyl, no CDs. All
So,
vinyl.
do you have a turntable?
Oh yes, I do. I have 2 turntables.
Like the old-fashioned kind or the new kind?
I have a regular plan, it's a new kind, and a dual.
Does it act like the old one?
Oh
Like,
yes.
I got a turntable and I got the wrong kind.
What wrong? How could you get a wrong kind?
I wanted it. I had so many albums.
They had 1 speed.
It's like when it ends, you have to move it yourself.
Oh, of course. That's how you use. Well, most turntables now are semi-automatic. So.
They're semi-automatic?
Yeah.
That's a dangerous sounding turntable. I don't like that. I know. What's up with that? When I was a kid, you would just click it and it would do its thing and it would go back.
Yeah, you used to put 45s on. They would.
You could do
flop down
anything, even
and they would go to
LPs.
the-
Yeah. I don't like that you have to go and manually.
Well,
It's because of that. They're all made for that now?
Not necessarily so.
No?
No.
I need an old turntable.
Well, the old turntables are worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it's so stupid for getting rid of. Well, you know, it's like that pair of boots. You know, it's like, why do we get rid of stuff? But then you have to, right?
Yes.
Do you hold on to stuff, or do you get rid of stuff?
I do. I'm not
a hoarder.
No, I'm not a hoarder, but
Sure.
I do have a large record collection.
What about
of
shoes?
books. I have a lot of shoes.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I like you, RaMSeY.
But I have good shoes. I don't have, shoes that last you.
You don't buy them at Target. Or...
No, never. I never shop at those places.
No. What kind of shoes do you wear?
I got Ben Sherman's.
Oh boy!
Yes.
Wow, good for you.
And David Preston shoes.
Nice.
Handmade.
Wow.
Shoes, yeah.
Well, you're not going to let go of those.
No,
that's for sure.
not ever. There's Chelsea boots.
Ah.
With elastic on the side.
I do, yeah, those black ones.
The black
yeah,
beatles,
I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
All right.
They're very expensive, but you gotta pay for quality.
Exactly.
No one makes quality things anymore.
And it's so true. It's like that saying, like haste makes waste. Whenever you try to save a buck, it costs more because you have to replace it.
That's so true.
I know. What about you? What kind of shoes do you have, Curtis?
I think I'm sporting Rockports today, actually, but they're nothing special.
But they do last.
They do, in all kinds of weather.
Yes. And their quality.
Yeah, but they're not white.
No.
Okay, we gotta stop that. So, if you had to pick one of your favorite old school music, what would it be?
My favorite. Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
or one of. I know.
One of. I mean, I would say Jimi Hendrix.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely. Like I grew up listening to Motown, James Brown.
Yeah.
But I also listened to those artists too.
Yeah.
I mean, when in 1970, that was the year Jimmy died. I saw the obituary. I was 5 years old.
Wow.
So seeing his image and listening to Are You Experience had an impact on me. And that's what made me want to be a musician.
Good for you. And it is Jimmy Page's birthday.
Yes, and he's another one of my heroes.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite drummer?
Oh man, I think my first favorite drummer was actually Ringo.
Oh, and he released
Yes.
what was the song he
Oh
wrote?
My My.
Oh My My. Yeah, I know that song. I do know it.
I share a birthday with him.
With Ringo Starr? Yay!
Yes. Peace and love.
He was my favorite Beatle until I
Yes.
got older, and then I had to pick a cuter one. But when I was little, Ringo was always my favorite. My family used to make fun of me.
Oh,
I
really?
loved Ringo.
My family used to make fun of me listening to rock music.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
My father actually saw me listening to Black Sabbath's album, and he said, "Son, what's that?" I said, "Black Sabbath." He said, "What's that? A soul group?"
It sounds like it should be, right? It totally sounds like it should be. So we have this thing. I'd love to talk forever, but we have a thing that it is National Apricot Day,
Yes.
and we would love a skeleton from your closet.
Oh, a skeleton.
Yes,
from my closet.
RaMSeY. Yep.
Oh God, a skeleton. from my
Yeah,
closet.
something
God, I don't think I could. I don't have anything to say right
Well,
now.
something. It could be from when you were a kid. It could be a silly story or.
Oh, I got something.
Okay.
All right. My friends, when we lived in Brownsville, my friends made me eat dirt.
Did you not know
They
it was
dared me
dirt?
to eat dirt.
Oh,
I
you
knew
knew?
it was. I knew it was dirt. But
Yeah?
they made me eat dirt, so I put it in my mouth and just chewed away.
And you swallowed it?
Oh yeah, I did.
Well, then you
Well,
got a lot of
try to.
minerals that
I
day.
did.
You did. Here, well, this will not taste like dirt. So do you have a website, and how do people find you, and
they
what's
can-
your next gig, all that
Okay.
stuff?
They can reach me on Facebook, RaMSeY
Yeah.
JoNeS, but I also have a band, Funk Face.
Okay.
And you can go to the website funkfacenyc.com, and there's another band called Bandroids who I performed with last Saturday.
Nice.
And the website is Bandroids. Actually, it's on MySpace, so
Okay.
you can get access to all the music there.
There's a
And-
new MySpace coming out.
Yeah.
Have you heard about it?
No,
Did
I
you get
didn't
the
hear-
invite?
No, I didn't get the invite.
I did. That's hard to understand, like everything else, but I don't know.
Yes, I know how it is.
I know, so do we, right? It's like the story of another one.
And
Right?
speaking of Wu-Tang, I want to add that
Yes.
this Saturday I'm performing at Stage 48. It's a new venue. Jizza is playing at Stage
Cool.
48, so I have a live band backing him up, including me on drums, doing the
Wow.
whole Liquid Swords and Wu-Tang.
And where is this?
Stage 48 is on 48th Street and 11th Avenue.
I know
Awesome.
exactly what I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. RaMSeY JoNeS.
Yes.
Man on the drums. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for visiting.
Thank you,
Come
Ru.
back anytime.
Yes, I would love to come back.
Yay! Thank
And also,
you.
I want to give a shout out again to Michael Allen.
Yes, Michael Allen, thank you so much. And we will be back with lots more. You ready, Curtis?
I'm ready.
All right, we'll be right back on rew-who-nyc.